song, ladies.
Drop a dime hot, fucking with no cop, nigga, use a op. Ain't you heard of pop? Did a lot. Steve Vital pain, don't get shot. Sometimes I wonder how I keep from going under. How I made it out the trenches, how I made it out the gutter. Do it for the block, keeping out shalom. And who need a gimmick when shit is hot? Feeling so orderly, never fold, make them bleed. Orally, I had to see the cards that were dealt to me. Prophecies of a G, hip-hop ain't get too deep. Poetry, loyalty, all about the family.
Motivation Monday, positivity, prosperity, moves and money. That's what I'm all about. And my radio station is all about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture. Today I have some lovely ladies in the building, man. Earlier, I'm proud to announce that we did our third House of Pain, IDOC with your boy POP. I'm not gonna be able to help you guys that are coming back from where I came from. I'm talking about it. iHeartRadio asked me to tell prison stories. I just don't want to tell prison stories, but I'll give y'all a couple and make it more impactful by giving you a message, giving you a little bit of education and resources to really help you to focus on the world. And earlier today, I told y'all that Pop plays the world like he was locked up. From a female to business, play everything like survival. I use my instincts, I use my better judgment, and I stay focused, even when I'm not focused. I have some late, I lie, even when I tell the truth. I got some ladies in the building, you know? Let's laugh a little bit. Your boys in the building. I don't have baddies of the week, but I got queens in the building. You hear me? I want everybody to make some noise. Celia and Coco in the building. You hear me? These two ladies right here. Number one, Celia, without me getting too personal, is a lady I admire. Just like Pop, did time locked up. A lot of time locked up, came home, and this hit her. I think this hit her before she came home. Like it hits a lot of us brothers, man, who get locked up with no clue, with that bell never hitting us upside the head, and having no direction, no education, not being connected to our culture, not being in dumb kind of testimony positions to actually give you a real message and be in a position to give you a real movement. A movement is like fire. And I know a lot of people, a lot of individuals, even though they haven't been to prison, because I'm one of the firm storytellers and tellers to tell you it ain't about where you're from, it's how you come. You know, so you ain't gotta go to prison to be a real person, you know? And you ain't got to be from the toughest land to be a real person. You know, it all comes from your heart, you know? But Celia is a person who's been in them real trenches and real situations, has come back and created not only a movement, but she's become a founder, you hear me? And she's been a queen, but now she's giving others the dream. She has a nonprofit organization called God. G-O-D, giving others the dream. This is P.O.P. telling you this. Putting on people radio, you hear me? Do you hear what she's doing? Giving others dreams. And I can't do nothing but to be inspired, call her an inspiration to society, to everybody locked up, to everybody who has a loved one locked up, everybody who has a loved one coming home, anybody just connected to the system. Celia, yes, it is an honor to have you here. I want to ask you, baby. Start from the beginning, mildly, real quick. I want to take a music break real quick, and before I come back to you and Miss Nicole Davis, Nicole, who also I want to give her a great introduction of who she is, but she's also a sister who did some time and doing humanitarian things that should be credited. So, give them in a nutshell real quick before I interview you. Who is Celia Colon, and as well, who is Nicole Davis Coco?
Right. Well, first of all, I want to say, Pop, thank you so much. I appreciate you for having us on the show. You're awesome. You also inspire me. Keep me on my grind, even when I don't feel like it. I'd be like, Pop working, I got work. You know, can I work? You Pop, just play. But I appreciate you and everything that you're doing in your own capacity to give back to our community and to be that person that our young people can look up to. Celia Colon, your humble community servant, mother of 4, criminal justice advocate, and founder of GOD, Giving Others Dreams. I focus on my not-for-profit mentors women coming home from prisons and jails, just helping them, showing up for them radically and unapologetically being there for each other, to support them, you know, emotional, spiritually, and of course with direct support services. And I'll pass you to Queen Nicole.
Introduce yourself, Miss Queen. Let's give up a round of applause for both these lovely ladies up here. Really, I appreciate you, Celia, and your humanitarian services. I'm sure more people need to appreciate you, and we will let them know where they can appreciate you and probably update them on what you've been doing. After Nicole Davis, Miss Coco, introduce herself and her organization, which is Talk to Me Foundation. I think it's a little bit more than that. Ain't it just Talk to Me Foundation?
It's the Talk to Me Foundation.
Okay, that's it. I said it correct. I heard something earlier though with
it goes with it. I'll tell them about it.
Okay, yeah. Introduce yourself, honey.
Well, first and foremost, let me just give honor to God. I always praise God first. Second, I want to thank you for helping me and taking the time out your busy schedule to help me and my sister come in to tell a little bit about ourselves.
If it's about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture, it ain't got nothing to do with all the clout chasing artists, and I'm an artist. So I know the difference, sweetheart, and I know what the hell y'all are doing, and I rock with it. So I'm gonna make time in my schedule for y'all.
That's what's up. But I'm your girl, Nicole Davis. Everybody know me by Coco. I'm the founder of the Talk to Me Foundation for kids whose parents are incarcerated.
Kids whose parents are, that touched my heart. Kids whose parents are
incarcerated. The reason why I formed this organization because oftentimes our kids are forgotten about. Because the mother or the father being taken out of the home, we forgot about the kids. We don't know, a lot of people don't know the impact
I'm a victim of,
that the criminal justice have on our kids. So I am the founder of the Talk to Me Foundation. I am the founder of the Sisters Support House that now is a program under the Talk to Me Foundation that I have joined force with my sister right here. In collaboration.
I gotta salute
we get ready to cut the ribbon on this co-living space is what we want to call it for those sisters who are coming out of prison, for those women who have survived domestic violence, for sisters who are homeless or veterans.
And our young people that leave the system. So, you know, our young people that go to a DCFS, foster care kind of system, and then they age out with their black garbage bags and all their belongings, and they're taught, they're saying, hey, go find out how to be an adult, go find the world with no support. So we want to catch some young girls who are also justice impacted.
But I am an advocate for the social justice. I'm born and raised on the west side of Chicago. I have 2 beautiful girls who I left behind, 29 and 27 years old.
How much time you did, baby?
I did 13 and a half years in the federal system. I've been home now 5 years.
I'm gonna give her a hug tonight, and I'm gonna hug you tight.
Yes, and God have been on my side. God have not let my hand go. God is
y'all who never been locked up. I don't mean to cut you off, baby. You keep talking, but those who ain't never been locked up,
they don't understand.
You don't know what it is to be gone 13 and a half years. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. I just had to say that real quick.
It's okay because you feel that pain. You know what it feel like. You know what it feel like. You know all those.
I've been 19 and a half years, man. This putting on people radio. I'm not just gonna put on the fellas. and the ex-fellas. I'm gonna put everybody I can put on so they don't go to being a fella. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm liking Pop, because you know what? He have not forgotten about the women. We are the ones that's not heard of. Men have been heard of for so long. They speak about all the men that are incarcerated, but they never speak about all the women that are incarcerated.
That sound right there means I gotta give y'all a music. It's a lot of sauce right now.
What?
Motivation Mondays. I got two of my dope queens in the building, giving y'all resources, chest to testimony. And these females, bro, this gang up in here today. You hear me? All y'all be hollering that gang that never been to the penitentiary, that never been and said. These my SOS sisters right here, man, that I need y'all young brothers who haven't went that route to listen to these sisters. It's your boy Prince of Pain, man. I'm gonna play my girl, man. She got a joint. Her name is Kay Valentine, #1. This is a queen of Chicago. She's worked with Talib Kweli with a lot of legends. And I just wanna play this right now just because of the name. It's called Family, man. I'm gonna be right back after this music break. It's your boy Prince of Pain, putting on People Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium.
Still I try to be what you want me to be.
Yo, I gotta get it for the family. And everything I do is for the family. And every time I rock it's for the family. You can never say I'm not up for the family. I gotta get it for the family. And everything I do is for the family. And I'ma keep improving for the family. And I'ma keep pursuing for the family. Then I better cry, then I better fly. So I release my feeling in my music, in the songs, in the tape. Put my words in these words, how I'm heard in my way. Let it out, let it go, let it be. No mistakes, no mistakes. I need my family because they let me know. And if I ever get to tripping.
Whoa! Whoa! I'm back on this thing. It's Motivation Mondays. I'm here with two lovely queens to give y'all motivation. To give you some of us who've been through a real test. Give y'all our testimony, bro. Because we love you. Because we do it from our hearts. I know for 100%, these sisters do it from their heart. They go up in their own bag and spend the bag just for the movement, bro, for the people. And anybody who challenges that on my name, holla at me. I ain't got no other reason to do it. I ain't got no other reason to be in Chicago. I spent a grip here and I spent a grip at the crib. I already, but you know what though? On some real stuff, y'all, I love Chicago. I tried to say, forget you. I tried Florida for a year. I leased a house out there. I took a little young thing who didn't want me to do no more music or none of this kind of stuff again. But I'm back. You feel me? I love them baddies of the week. I love rocking the stage. I love expressing myself, and I love letting y'all know that we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Today, at Pop Radio Worldwide, putting on People Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium, I have some queens, okay? From the same genetic, thoroughbred bloodline that I come from. I don't know how to put it any other way. You got paperwork on me, show me. You know, you got, no, right, okay. These sisters ain't got no paperwork on them, you hear me? And they was front line, and that's all I'm saying. They are hunted, you know? And for the younger brothers that I be talking to, and there's a lot of y'all, younger brothers that do follow me. So I be speaking to y'all. I don't know how to give it to you all the way. I'm not finna fake it. Like, I'm not finna show you bands and glorify things that I used to do that got me to where I went, to try to have this platform to prevent you from going where I went, to glorify that stuff. So I'm gonna bring you positive. Yeah, I might drop a little video. I might be, you know, looking like you want me to look. You know what I'm saying? I might have a couple of, little 8, 9 pieces, you know what I'm saying, around. And I get the perception. I play that game. I play the artist, but I also play being the real pop. It's hard. It's hard when you juggle up an artist and an actor and a radio station owner, studio station owner, editor, producer, executive, whatever you want to call me. But I juggle. You know, a lot of people can't do it, and I learned that there's only so many masters and jacks of trades that I can be of. And a lot of people get lost in the sauce, including myself. So I found my place, and I'm here putting on for my people, which I'm doing right now. Celia.
Yes.
G.O.D.
G.O.D.
Talk about it.
All right, G.O.D. was founded a year after I came home from prison. So my whole life.
What year, baby?
I came home in 2000, but before that happened, my whole life was a living nightmare growing up. You know, I went through a lot of adversities.
Domestic violence.
Yep, I grew up with a mother with mental health issues, so I had a house that was full of domestic violence. Every violence that you can think about, poverty, the whole nine. So I lived a nightmare when I was younger. I found my healing space in 1998, 2 years before I came home.
How?
I joined a hospice group in prison called
What, baby?
a hospice group.
Hospice group.
You know, people die in prison, so.
I'm not up. Put me up. Put the people up. What is
So
that?
they have a medical unit for people that are dying. People have cancer, people die of mental
Yeah, I don't
health,
even know about it, baby.
People die of HIV, and they have a medical unit. They had a hospice
Center or a unit?
They had a medical unit where there's people that were dying.
Okay.
So in Dixon, when I was in Dixon,
Yeah.
which used to be a pro-ed prison.
I was there.
There was a group that was a program that started. It was called WHO, Women Helping Others.
Women helping others,
It
y'all.
was a 12-week hospice program. This is the first time I ever met a social worker.
Okay.
First time I ever met a psychologist.
And this ain't unbelievable, y'all. You might see a counselor in the joint once a year just because they do a quick drive-by because they have to.
That's
The
right.
state does as least as the state can do. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. I just gotta.
No. Let them know the facts. Right, exactly. So this was the first time I ever seen any of them kind of people. First time I ever even heard about the word trauma or even knew what the word trauma was defined to me.
2 years before you came home.
2 years before I came home. So the training was to help me not be attached to the people that I was going to serve, so I was going to be able to write letters and read books to people that were dying. So they were trying to get me not to be emotionally attached.
And real quick, while you said that trauma, coming home, I just want to make a quick point. Yo, you could do 10 years, bro. Sis, before they even make you aware that they might can give you some resources or help. Years. Well, go ahead, babe. 2 years before her release.
Right. And that was because I volunteered for this program. So if I wouldn't have volunteered, I wouldn't even have found out about, trauma, right? So because I was learning how to be a servant to people that were there, I learned that I was really disconnected from I was emotionally disconnected from a lot of things because, I seen a friend get shot in the head when I was 16. And I remember having that conversation with the social workers, and I wanted to know that when he got shot and I witnessed it, everybody around me cried and screamed, and I was sad, but a tear would not fall from my eye. I was hurt, and I didn't know why I couldn't cry.
When this happened?
This happened when I was 16. And at that point, I had already lived years of abuse and violence, so I didn't know that I was what's called emotionally unattached. I had made myself somehow separate myself from emotions, so I
We're
wouldn't
teaching
harm.
you something.
So when I was 16, I didn't know that. When I was 16 and I seen everybody screaming and crying all around me, I thought to myself, damn, I got a heart that don't bleed. Like, I feel sad, but how come I ain't got no tears in my eyes? So that always stood with me, that trauma, it lives with me. And then when I went to this place, they told me that's what I was dealing with. So they introduced me to learning about healing. I wanted to know why I suffered, why my mother suffered. So I started reading every book I could about mental health, the subconscious of the mind, how it works, how our environment, everything we eat, we see, we breathe, changes us and who we become. And how trauma, no matter what psychologist spills it to you, no matter what psychologist assesses it to you, it will tell you will fuck up your life and how you cope in life and how you perceive life. So until you heal from that, you can never become who you need to become because trauma will fog your concentrating, thinking, everything.
That kind of messed me up. All of that. But, we all, what I wanted to say was, man, I think I'm still healing, though, sis.
I am too.
You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's I think still, I mean, it didn't take a social worker to tell me that, look, repair your life through therapeutic poetry. I just did it, and it helped. God helped me.
That was the best thing you could ever do for yourself, because that's what I did.
Because you start reflecting on your pain.
Release.
Yeah,
and that's one
I started reflecting on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What hurt me? You know?
Absolutely.
And releasing what hurt you. And I did a lot of that. I did a lot of writing, burning. So anyways, all of that happened. That started my journey on healing. I made a mat for myself 2 years before I came home. I didn't know how I was going to have all these amazing experiences. I made a list of everywhere I wanted to go, what kind of man I wanted to find. I'm still with my husband today, 20 years later. He was on that list. I manifested what I want in the life that I had, and I was determined. And I wasn't going back. I wasn't going back, man.
Did you hear? Did
I
you
wasn't
hear?
going back. But when I came home and I got this amazing job, I was on parole, never left the hood. I started traveling internationally. I was on a ferry on my way to, I was in the Bahamas, Paradise Island, Nassau. On my way to Paradise Island on a ferry, looking at how beautiful the water was, thanking God for all the amazing people that were so nice to me. I knew in my mind nobody knew I was on parole, and that's the day that I started dreaming again. And I thought about every woman that I left behind that has a story just like mine or even worse. And I said to myself, I will use my voice for more than just me. I will never, ever forget the women that I left. There's not a difference between me and the women that are locked up right now. The only difference is transformation, and I'm here to help them do that. I'm here to help them do that.
We ain't good today.
Exactly, and until we learn how to heal from generational harm that we carry in our DNA, a lot of people, we always talk about the harm, but we also got to remember that we have the fucking spirit of a warrior. We also got that DNA, because all of our people who survived were survivors and warriors. So we got that strength. And trauma and violence and all that shit makes us forget about how powerful we are. So I'm just here to let people know they can become who they need to become when they become one with God and they learn how to heal, let go, and live who they want to, live the life
Y'all
they want to
hear
live.
this sister and her testimony, y'all. If y'all ain't inspired, if y'all don't get that Taino, Aztec, whatever warrior that comes from your culture, and the goosebumps to come up your spine, I don't know what to tell you. I know this, I congratulate you.
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna take a quick music break and I'm gonna come right back.
Coco.
I do, we're gonna get to Coco and all that. I do want right now for you to tell them how they can fund financially and help your GOD, which stands for
Giving others dreams.
Giving Others Dreams. And any merchandise, any next events, where they can follow Celia Colon at.
So you can follow me at Celia, COLN1, so Celia Colon on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Celia Colon, LinkedIn. Right now, the project that we're really focused on is the SOS House, which is a sister support house, a transitional home for people coming home. It will house 12 women, so we're going to have a computer lab, a business center, and it's all about giving them everything that they need, holistically, spiritually, giving them soft skills, getting them ready for work, giving them clothes. So we're looking for people to help us with donations, everything you would need when you moved into a house. We have an Amazon wish list that I just put on the chat. In the comments, you can go to my page, and you can also find a video of the transitional home, and you'll find an Amazon list there too. You could cash at me, Celia Colon. You could PayPal me, Celia Colon. Everything has my name.
Support my sister.
And just know that every time you bless me, we're gonna just bless many, many others.
Blessing a lot of other people.
Thank you.
I love y'all.
I love you.
It's Pop Radio Worldwide, putting on people radio. Right here rocking with GOD, Giving Others Dreams. We'll be right back, man. It's Twister, baby. Chicago. Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeart Radio, Spotify. Premium.
What happens when you combine the darkness with the light? Bringing pain like two bad nurses. And the pain from these here motherfucking verses. Ridiculous thirsts involving hearses. To these things that
Y'all know what it is. We back on Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeart Radio, Spotify Premium. Today I'm featuring some queens of Chicago and South Chicago and even a little bit of Indiana, because she's out there out south. So she be helping the people in Indiana too. Celia Colon, founder of GOD, Giving Others Dreams nonprofit, is here telling, she told her testimony in the last, well, you know, not her whole testimony, but she gave you guys enough to let you know where she come from and how she coming, to go follow her so she can give you a testimony.
Right.
Celia, real quick, before I get to my girl Talk to Me Foundation and all that, Nicole Coco, didn't you just open up? It was very inspiring to me to hear the last time I spoke to you about a re-entry building for the ladies coming home.
Yeah, that's what me and Coco have collaborated on, and she actually is the founder. She's going to bought the property.
And the GoFundMe funds this as well?
This funds everything. Yeah,
Celia, Cash App, Celia Colon, if you want to support my sisters, or is there another?
Yeah, that's it, or Coco Davis as well. Cash
Coco
App.
Davis, Cash App, these ladies are putting on for the city. Sawbuck, a dub, you hear me?
Right.
Hit these ladies.
Everything, $2. It all adds up. A little bit adds up to a lot.
So this building?
It's a transitional home in Gary, Indiana. It's cheaper to buy property in Gary. That's simple.
Okay.
It's 3 units on each floor, so it's going to be able to house 12 women.
Is the IDOC at all funding or involved with the rules and regulations of any of this?
No. This is
You hear
done
that?
by me
You
and
hear
her.
that?
Me and Nicole. That's it. It's about, giving these women what we wish we had when we came home.
So if any of my listeners right now or followers has a sister coming home 60 days, contact me.
Our ribbon cutting ceremony, doors open August 21st. After that, yes, we'll be ready for business.
So
And we are
is there a waiting list, or they go through you, or I fill out an application,
But
or
we are gonna be doing an intake screening.
intake and screening?
So once we does the cutting ribbon,
Could you make any referrals, Coco?
Yes.
yes, we can do referrals.
Okay.
Yes.
And we hoping that we get a lot of referrals from people from Chicago that want to
Refer
transition
your people,
in
refer
Indiana.
your sisters, your mamas, your cousins to Nicole Davis,
To Nicole
Celia
Davis.
Colon.
Yes.
By September 1st, we taking off, y'all. You hear me?
We'll take off like a rocket.
Right, and we're also looking for a justice-impacted lawn care person. We want to keep the money with the people that have been impacted. So a lawn care service, man or woman that have been locked up before, we want to make them our lawn care people. We want to, support each other like we're supposed to, keep the money with each other like we're supposed to.
What else do you need there?
So we got quite a few things that we are lacking and we're trying to get.
Let's talk about them real
We're
quick
gonna talk
before.
about it. We're gonna
Celia,
talk
tell
about
me,
it.
and I'll introduce Coco and her organization.
Okay,
So real quick, what resources do you need right now?
Right now we have an Amazon wish list where we need, sheets, utility, sheets, air conditioners, everything you need when you move into your house.
We want to turn this house into a
You're
home.
gonna leave with an air conditioner from here today.
All right.
Anybody got sheets, pillows,
Sheets, pillows, painting, rugs.
even large, medium, small shorts, little stuff for the ladies.
Towels.
Yes, towels. Stuff for women, y'all.
Yeah.
Pet care packages,
Yeah,
bro.
hygiene products, shampoo, conditioner, everything you need when you move into your new home, starting from scratch.
I'm gonna
Because
drop
we
the
all-
links for these ladies directly right up under there, so you can make sure y'all go fund that.
All right. So now I'm gonna transition you over to my sister, the Queen, Nicole Davis.
Let's give her a big round. Miss Nicole,
Yes.
Coco,
Yes.
talk to me about not only Nicole, Miss Davis, Mrs. Davis, and all the good stuff, but talk to me about Talk to Me Foundation too as well.
Well, Talk to Me Foundation was brought in 2015. I was released from federal prison February 11, 2014. And our stories are so compelling to just listen to her.
Were you bidding with her?
No, I did fair time.
Okay.
They
She
was-
want to send me
she was
to
in
the
the good
big
house.
house.
She was in the good house.
She was in the good house.
Ain't nothing good about that house, I tell you.
You know what we need.
Rest assured, that place there is hell on wheels. But needless to say, yes, I was sentenced to 22 years
Ooh.
in federal prison, and they don't say 22 years. They said 262 months. When they told me 262 months, I literally said, "Thank you, Judge." I didn't even know what 262 months was. It didn't hit me until they took me back in the bullpen. And when I started counting it up, 12, 24, 36, 48, well, damn. I ain't never coming home.
And look at you now.
And look at me. I gave back 8 years.
I was there. I see. I didn't thank the judge, but I ain't had time for that. I seen my mother buckle, you know, and fall to her knees and cry.
Yeah.
And all I could do was turn around and be her moral support at a young age and tell her, I got this. It's gonna be all right. I'll be home soon. We got this.
Right.
Until later on, somewhere down the line when I was by myself, I buckled. You know
just like when just like CC, I had a dream and I wanted to turn my dream into reality. So upon my release, I had already had a plan laid out because it was told to me before I come home, you gotta have a plan or you're gonna plan to fail. What you gonna do when you get out? You can't go back to the drug game. The
this
street,
motivation Mondays on Pop Radio, you hear me?
And my
This
thing
motivation here for y'all butts.
It is. Y'all better stay tuned. Y'all better listen because this is good stuff. And this is real shit here.
Real quick, Coco, real quick, because I be speedballing sometimes, and I try to get what we need.
Okay.
I need both y'all emails right now. Celia, your email and her email.
CeliaColon@gmail.com. My one for my non-for-profit is GodOutreachNorth@gmail.com.
Okay, so my email, you can contact me about it. Talk to Me Foundation. TALK, the number 2, Me Foundation @gmail.com. Check out the web page. Anything that you want to know about what we do for the Talk to Me Foundation for kids whose parents are incarcerated, go to talktomefoundation.org. You can check me out there. You can check me out on Facebook.
Do me a favor,
As well, you can
Miss
contact me
Coco.
at 773-531-3794. That's my direct line.
Say it again, baby. What's
773-531-3794. Call me direct. Ain't nothing private.
She ain't playing superstar with y'all, you hear me? She gonna get right at you. She gonna tell you what it is. And support my sisters, you know? Coco, I got a question for you. How long you been home? Well, I can maybe a couple. How long you been home now?
5.5 years.
5.5 years. Productively and putting on not only for
I've been
her.
on the ground running. I ain't stopped.
She hit it head on. You know
Unlike
what
my
I'm saying?
sister, she have a husband.
Yes.
2 years. I'm a still single woman because I'm busy.
You know, everybody who follow me, it's one thing about me. It's one thing.
They can't hang with me. They can't hang. I'm doing too much.
It's one thing about me, Coco, and that trait is I don't be wasting time. You know, I wasted 20 years.
Right.
So if it ain't productive, I keep it moving. If it's gonna waste my time, I'll holler at you. These ladies here, look, I'm honored, I'm inspired, I'm privileged to sit amongst greatness, you know, and let my people know the resources from true sisters of the struggle for real, you know what I'm saying? Nicole, tell the people of iHeartRadio and Spotify Premium and Pop Radio, you've been home 5.5 years. Anybody just coming home tomorrow or yesterday, you know what I mean? Give them one positive message, baby. A word, baby.
Listen, coming home, you gotta have faith in God. You gotta believe in yourself because if you don't believe in yourself, there's nobody gonna believe in you. You gotta stay true to yourself. And when you stay true to yourself and you do the things that you know that you can do, your whole world will turn around. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta invest in yourself because who's gonna invest in you? This is your dream. You the leader of this hit show. So you gotta go out here and you gotta get it, just like I had to get out here and get it. You know? Because a lot of people didn't have faith in me. A lot of people told me that I wasn't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do nothing. All that stuff that you talking, you're not gonna do it. I came home and did everything that I said I was gonna do. I done wrote 9 books while incarcerated. I got a reality show called Love After Love. I got a stage play called The Power of Love. I am the proud owner of Exclusive Premier Banquet on the west side of Chicago. You know, the address is 5939 West Madison. If you want to book a party, baby shower, gender reveal, repast, come to my spot, 5939 West Madison. It's called Exclusive Premier with an X. You can always contact me by that number I just gave you. Shelby's page, 773-531-37994. Get my numbers all mixed up. Also, just to throw in, I am a part of hashtag One Stop the Violence, the vice president, because I lost my grandson at the age of 14. Someone killed him, and I joined force with another young man on the west side of Chicago. It is hashtag One Stop the Violence. We got to end these violence. We got to put the guns down, and we got to pick up a book. And I want everybody that's tuning in to me and CC, support us. Support us. We're here to talk about the SOS House, Sisters of Support Housing. because we're trying to make sure that these women have a safe haven. We're trying to give them what they didn't give to us. We want to turn the house into a home. So we are looking for in-kind donation, and I already hit the link on my page as well as CC page, and we have a wish list. And you can also cash app us.
Yes, yes. Celia Colon and Nicole Davis.
And you can cash out me as Coco Davis on my cash app.
Okay.
PayPal me at ndavis0622. Zelle me at the Talk to Me Foundation. We just need all the support we can get. And we're looking for our
Look, I'm gonna make that be known. You hear me? Ain't too many people out here doing enough for sisters. It's a few organizations doing something for the brothers. I'm front line. I see these girls is like one of the only ones independently putting on for the sisters. I support it. Y'all ballers, popping them bottles.
We listen here, we're gonna take off. It ain't gonna stop there because
our
next plan, we moving.
I gotta start taking these sisters to these real ganga events that I do. Y'all gotta come let them know you sisters of the struggle and what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Rock with these sisters. Talk to Me Foundation. G-O-D, Giving Others Dreams Foundation. Right, yeah. Non-profit, actually. Right. Not foundation, non-profit.
Yes, we both are 501c. Yes. Right.
Yes. Look, it's your boy Prince of Pain. Real quick, take us out of here. Celia. My time is done. I wish I could talk to y'all all night.
So I just want you
well, before you take us out, I want you to also give a brother, a sister who got out yesterday or today a little motivational word to take us out of here, huh?
Right. For the people coming home, you got to remember that it's you against the world. No one owes you anything. You got to be strong enough to realize your vision is your vision and only you can see it. Surround yourself with people who will support you, people who will make you a better person, people who will help you choose wiser decisions. I always say, put yourself around wise people and have fruitful conversations. The thing is, no matter what you go through every day, some days it's not going to work out the way you want.
No.
But you got to remember, you can make plans, but God is going to make your path. And you might feel ready, but God might not think you're ready. So you got to remember that. Keep just investing in yourself. Keep making yourself a priority, and everything else will fall into play. I say just stay focused on your goal, and remember, there's always 1,000 ways to get to one goal. So don't tell me you tried everything, because that's the number one excuse people always say, well, I tried everything, and then I'll be like, really? Because I know there's probably a million other ways to get it. So, hey.
Listen, man, I did 20 years. I don't want to quit 20 million times since I've been home, because it's hard, you know? And it's harder for us coming home after doing such a stretch. You see me right here with the fist up? Black Lives Matter right now. And if they don't matter, no life matter. Nick Cannon, you apologize. We love you. You know what I'm saying? Take your stance, get your money. And don't feel bad, don't feel suicidal. Keep your spirit alive. We love you. Stand strong, we stand with you. Kanye, give it up. Let Trump lose them votes, you know what I'm saying? I love you too though, you know what I'm saying? No lies.
Yeah, but give it up.
I just ain't doing that. You know, give that up. It's been another beautiful night of Motivation Mondays. Pop Radio Worldwide, putting on People Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium. Listen, again, support Talk to Me Foundation. IG is Talk to Me Foundation. Webpage is talktomefoundation.org. Celia Colon. Follow her on IG, which is Celia Colon #1, Twitter, Facebook. What else I'm gonna tell you? G-O-D, Giving Others Dreams. Put on People Radio. I love you. It was an encouraging, dope show. And we out of here, you hear me? Can you hear me?
Live from Pop Radio Worldwide. I had an amazing time today. The energy, the experience was totally awesome. If you ever want to come to a real, just very laid-back radio station, Pop is a man. He talks about real shit, real struggles, real things that are happening right now, and giving you resources. I'm honored and proud to know him and call him my friend. He inspires me in every way. She inspires me in every way. And I want to introduce you to my sister, my queen, my business partner, Nicole Davis. You can follow me, Celia Colon, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn at Celia Colon 1.
It's your girl Coco Davis from the west side of Chicago. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here at Pop World Radio Station. Tonight has been such an amazing night for me. Even though we drove miles and I'm not ready to go yet because I got some more shit that I need to say. I'm coming to you live from the studio, brought to you by the one and only Pop. You can follow me on Talk to Me Foundation, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also I need you all to check out the page to talktomefoundation.org. You can contact me at 773-531-3794. Thank you for having us, Pop.
Drop a dime, you hot. Fucking with no cops, nigga, use a op. Bang! Ain't you heard of Pop? Did a lot. See vodka pain, don't get shot. Sometimes I wonder how I keep from going under. How I made it out the trenches, how I made it out the gutter. Do it for the block, keeping out shit locked. And who need a gimmick when your shit is hot? Feeling so immortally, never fold, make them bleed. Worldly, I had to seize the cards that was dealt to me. Prophecies of a G, hip-hop ain't that too deep. Poetry and loyalty, all about the family.